Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back to Yorkshire Media One. I am Mark. This one?
Hi, I'm Jen.
Really?
With the numpty.
No, she's the numpty. And yes, we are your host, your presenters, whatever you want us to be. So that's the catchphrase. Get used to it. So what are we talking about today? Well, there's a lot of gossip going around that Doctor Who's going to be cancelled, shelved. Nugget Nagatwa has resigned from Doctor Who. No, he hasn't. He hasn't as yet resigned. The BBC have denied it, what the Sun has said. So basically, they've denied it in a way. So, and that. I think what's going to happen is that I think Disney's going to pull out, basically. So, quicker the better, in my opinion. And that. But, you know, why is this generation of Doctor? Yeah, they say it's failing. Well, I can't see it failing. It might not be getting the audience members what it's supposed to be getting. I don't know if it is or it isn't. But if it's not getting its audience members, then whatever they're doing with this Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa, and that is really, really on the BBC. Now, I think there's a lot of people out there what may have forgotten what Doctor Who is really about. I mean, don't forget, back in the day, back in the 70s, I used to watch it at weekend. I used to be there religiously, no matter what. So I turned up, I watch it. I know what you're really turning up to watch is a man in a box. And that's all it is. It's a man in a police box. A man in a box who's having adventures through time and space, basically. And that's what it is, with a companion. And, solving things. Solving the puzzle, solving crime, whatever you want to call it. Interfering with other people's worlds. It could be classed as that. You know what I mean? But it's a science fiction show. So anything can go on a science fiction show. And that's what they've done. With this Doctor, the 15th Doctor, is really, really dig into it. And they've experimented and that. Has it worked? Well, I don't know. Well, I've seen all Nagatwa's specials. I've seen the first series. I haven't bought it yet, but I've seen the first series, what was done, and that. You can say some of it is a little bit woke, but other things is experimentation. You can see where they're experimenting and things like that. People complain that there were there's drag queens and things like that. Yes, but if they make good villains, then they're going to do it, aren't they? You know what I mean? Why not? If there is a drag queen on there, and she, is any good, he's a good actor and things like that, then fine. We all know Gatwa is an up-and-coming young actor and things like that. But they've been saying, oh, well, he's resigned. But he hasn't. I sent an email to BBC. They just send the standard email back, no, Ncuti Gatwa has not resigned. And it's as simple as, and he hasn't. So, what are they doing? Well, what they're basically doing is, they said, right at the beginning, they're not going to make a decision on season 3 until season 2 airs. So that's got to happen. That's got to air. And that's coming very shortly, isn't it?
April the 12th, I think.
12th of April. So there you go. And that. But then you get people complaining about he's too emotional, he's crying all the time. Well, if he's a doctor and he's been to war, he's seen his fellow doctor injured and that and hurt, he may have PTSD and things like that, yeah? Well, he could, couldn't he? Mm-hmm. I mean, has he been around Earth too long? Is he starting to get human emotions, what he's not supposed to have? Is he beginning to do that? You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. And that. But to me, all what the TV series is, and they've done it with everyone. I mean, they've experimented with the Doctor, right from Tom Baker. Tom Baker went, right through Davidson. David Davidson, he well, that was the Watcher Doctor, because there were a figure what went into him while he were regenerating. So that's the Watcher Doctor, and then but that corrected itself, and this bi-generation will correct itself. Hopefully, by the end of the first season, it'll all correct itself. It'll all come right at the end of the day. But this is how Gatwa is playing the Doctor. He wanted to play it, so he's playing it his way, which is the only way you can do it. You can't take off from Jodie Whittaker how she were playing it. She played it her own way, and that's what he's doing. He's playing it his own way. Now, unfairly, it's going to be classed as the worst Doctor, but no, I don't think so. Myself. They all said that Matt Smith were, pretty bad. But no, in my opinion, Matt Smith were a better Doctor than David Tennant. They put him into more danger and things like that. So from David Tennant to Matt Smith's Doctor really evolved. He really did, and he saw a darker side to the Doctor than what you would with David Tennant. Now, David Tennant, you was beginning to see the dark side with David Tennant, because he was calling himself Time Lord Victorious and all that. Well, that's what Matt Smith. He played it his own way, but that's what Matt Smith took. He took that element and made it darker. You know what I mean? Because he thought he could never be defeated and things like that. And it goes on from there. And it's going on with Gatwa at the moment. It really is. He's taking the Doctor and he's doing it his way. Yes, he's emotional, but is that a bad thing? I don't think it is. As a whole entertainment, if you just put it on and watch it, that's it. It's just an entertainment. That's all it is, and that's all it will be. It just continues and continues on that path. Are people reading into it too much? I think so, because you can turn it on its head. Well, what people say is woke about this Doctor. You can call it an experiment, and they are allowed to experiment, and it's as simple as that. And that's what they're doing. I think it's just an experiment. What they're doing. If it don't work, they're not gonna use it in future Doctors. But as it worked with this Doctor, it may have done. It's a completely thing. I mean, the Doctor is supposed to be flamboyant and things like that, and that's what's going on at the moment in time. You see, and that. So, what do you really think? Do you really think that they're going to shelve Doctor? I don't think they are. I think we'll get a first season with Shooting Gatwa in it, and it'll go from there. And that whoever the new Doctor will be, we don't know. Is Tennant going to return? Well, he may or may not, but I doubt it. He may or may not. He may have to return. Shooty may have to regenerate to Tennant, and then from Tennant to the new Doctor to correct the timeline, basically. That's how I see it. And that. But no, there's a lot of rumours going around. Just ignore them. Wait until it's official by the BBC. That's all I'll say about that. And I think we'll get Shooty's first season as the Doctor. I don't think they're going to cancel it at all. Well, not in the UK. They might over in America, but not over here in the UK. It'll just continue to run. It's 62-year-old. Why should they cancel it? Why would they? You know what I mean? People won't be very happy if they did. And fans won't be happy. And I'm one of them. I'm a big fan of Doctor Who. I really am. But have they spoilt it? No. I don't think they have. I think what they've done is it's experimentation time. And that's what they've done. They experimented with other Doctors in the past, so they're doing it in the future. Why not? It is what it is. They're trying to please everybody, and they're not doing it, basically. They're pleasing some people, but not everybody. when I found out how emotional this doctor is, I thought, well, I clicked back to my PTSD and to how I am, because I am more emotional since my car crash. So since he's defeated the Toy Master, he's bound to have emotional and things like that. He's bound to, have a cry now and again. In my opinion, it's allowed. The doctor is allowed to have mental health problems if he needs to have them. It's as simple as that. So there you go. So I'll leave it there. I can go on for a lot longer, but I'll leave it there. So, are you looking forward to the new second season of The Doctor with Ncuti Gatwa? I am. I can't wait. You'll see what it's like. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Please like. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon, it all. That will let you know when I'm uploading another video. Also, please share the video to your friends and your family onto social media like Instagram, X and Facebook. And also use the comment section below and let me know what you think to this video about the Doctor Who series. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Catch you all later.
Bye, Numpty.
Bye, Numpty.